The fund invests in high-quality, small and medium-sized continental European companies. The investment process is we construct the portfolio from stocks that are on Montanaro's approved list. Stocks that are on the approved list have been assessed for their quality characteristics as well as their long-term growth potential. Therefore, the fund remains true to the Montanaro ethos and seeks to invest in companies that have good total return potential. This means that the fund, as well as paying a competitive yield, seeks long-term capital growth as well. The main risks in the fund relate to the economic sensitivity of our portfolio holdings, typically sensitive sectors such as industrials, consumer discretionary, or financials. And we seek to manage this in three ways. The first is diversification, obviously, to try not to be overexposed to any one industry or any one theme. The second is to trade around those. If we feel we're going into economically slower periods, we'll be underweight those cyclical stocks, and conversely, if we feel we're recovering. The third thing is, given our quality style, we will tend to try and invest in the best companies within their sectors, companies that can outperform their competitors and peers through a cycle. ESG is fundamentally incorporated into our due diligence process at Montanaro. To begin with, we have high-level sector exclusions, a lot of things you might expect, so we don't invest in any sectors like gambling, tobacco, weapons, those sorts of things. A lot of those will be obvious to people. The second one is the way we integrate sort of the finer details of ESG in terms of governance, in terms of environmental standards, into our approved list, which is a list of stocks that we build our portfolios from. And this is a combination of the analysts doing their work in those areas, doing due diligence on those areas, but we also have a team of dedicated ESG specialists who help us with the details and help us to track our companies as they go. Most equity income strategies are invested in UK and/or large cap companies. We think this fund therefore offers some important diversification to a wider portfolio in two important respects. The first is small and medium companies give you different sector exposure to large companies. The second is, being European focused, we give a different economic exposure or exposure to a different economic rhythm to what you get in the UK. So we think these are very useful diversifiers within a broader strategy. And to the best of our knowledge, there's no other fund that is dedicated to deriving equity income from European small and mid-cap companies.